For years, many Europeans carried a specific image of America, a country that was huge, loud, expensive, and perhaps a little overwhelming, a place to visit, take photos, and then go home. But something unexpected happened when they arrived. They didn't simply discover a new country, they discovered a side of America they never expected. To love, and it wasn't just one thing. It was the small moments, everyday experiences, and surprising details that completely changed how they saw America. Before their trip, many expected crowded cities, unfamiliar customs, and food that might not live up to the hype. But what they found was different. They found kindness from strangers, neighborhoods that felt straight out of movies, endless roads that turned simple drives into adventures, and a culture where people weren't afraid to smile and start conversations. One of the biggest surprises was the generosity of Americans. Some European travelers walked into a local diner expecting nothing more than a simple meal, but when the check arrived, they discovered someone else had already paid, a family sitting across the room who didn't know them at all. The only message they left behind was simple: "Welcome to America." And moments like this made many visitors realize that America wasn't just a place they came to see, it was a place they started to understand. So what American things did Europeans never expect to love so much? Let's find out.
Guys, we're at Waffle House right now. This is no joke. We walked in, super Aussie. We're like, oh, our first time at Waffle House. It's so cute in here. Wow. Like, I was like, do we like get a menu? Do we sit or do we like go? I was asking her, like, do we sit and get the menu or do we go up to the counter? Like, what do we do? What do we do? Then the waiter comes to give out food. And she's like, by the way, guys, you don't have to pay for this because the family sitting over there, they pay for our meal.
Like saying, welcome to America.
Is that normal?
And we were so confused because we didn't even talk to them.
They didn't even say hi, like we paid, like they just paid. I will die on this hill that Americans are literally
Especially
the best.
in Pensacola, in the South.
Yeah, I love Americans. They are the coolest people ever. And
So
I'm dying on this hill.
lovely.
I've been saying this from the very start and I've never had this happen to me.
Like no one would do that at home.
No one does that in
Only
Australia.
for like a TikTok or something. No one would actually genuinely just do that.
Yeah, so Americans, I just
So
want to
nice.
make this video to say, we love you.
We love you.
We literally love you.
What do you most like about the United States?
I think that, I mean, look, I've never been, right? So I can only go by what I see on telly and internet and stuff. But I think it's the land of dreams. It's a land of opportunity, right? It gives you hope that you can do and be anything. I think that the sparsity of the population as well. I mean, there's a lot of fucking people in America, right? Don't get me wrong, but there's lots of space around the people. There's lots of modern history, ancient history. The political system is just a clusterfuck. Who knows what's going on over there? Good and bad. It's just, it's worlds apart from the UK, the structure and the boringness of over here. Yeah, there's so much opportunity creatively, industry. It just feels like one of those magical places, doesn't it? The United States, I think.
If you're an American, you can probably not relate, but all this for European feels like we're right inside of a movie. Like these type of houses, of course, with the American flag, or the little bench on the patio. So cute. I can totally see the pumpkins that will be placed here in fall. A lot of Europeans grow up watching American movies, and the scenery we only know from movies. This is why it feels so nostalgic. And I know it doesn't make any sense to Americans, but that's just how it is.
Things in our American house that I love and probably couldn't live without now. Coming in at number one has got to be the AC. I know you guys are having a hard time in the UK right now with the heat wave, and honestly, I absolutely love the heat, but yeah, we need these. It gets so hot in California, over 40 degrees in the summer. Coming in at number two has got to be the giant washing machines and tumble dryers. I can get so many clothes done on just one load. I honestly don't know how I got all the laundry done in the UK. I must have done like 3 washing loads a day. Number three has got to be his and her sinks. I feel like we were quite lucky in the UK to even have an ensuite, a bathroom that came off of our master bedroom, but it just had a toilet, a shower and a sink. Here, we've got his and her sinks. I think they call them Jack and Jill. I like having my own sink. I don't want to have to go back to sharing now. Coming in at number 4, although it probably should be number 1, our California king bed. Number 5, the incinerator, or as we call it, the gobbler. In the UK, we were taught never to put food down the sink, never let food waste go into the drain. You should always scrape your plates into the bin or the trash. Having an incinerator though, the gobbler, I can just scrape the plates after dinner into there, press the button, and it chomps it up. Number 6, the American size fridge freezer. Just look at the size of it. Obviously it needs to be big because everything is on such a bigger scale. The size of the milk. Number 7, the space.
Y'all out here eating camelback and horse ass and don't even fucking know it. Americans, we grew up like this. We grew up eating bullshit, okay? And now we trying to eat healthy. If you want to eat healthy out here, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg to do that. If you want to eat a little healthy out here, make sure your funds is right. But don't just come out here and get tearing shit up like that. You don't know what you put in your body, baby. We don't even know. Shit. Throw some dragon fruit in there to clean your body out. Throw some green in there to clean your body out, okay? Because this is not no regular shit. What we got over here is not regular. We got a lot of shit in there, all right? Now, let me remind you, we do not have free health care out here, okay? Now, I hope you came out here with some international insurance because they're going to send you to an international debt collector if you take your ass to the hospital you can't pay. All right? They're going to get their motherfucking money. So slow down, okay? You're going to wake up, your asshole going to be locked up. We trying to help you out. And I don't see no water in sight. Y'all need to hydrate, okay? Don't bring your ass down here to the south thinking it's sweet. We call it fainting weather out here. Fainting, you'll fuck around and pass out, okay? I just seen a foreigner order up the whole Taco Bell menu. She over there eating, eyes rolling back and shit, okay? That's what your eyes gonna be doing when they carry you out on that stretcher eating all that goddamn food. You gonna come here with a small bag, leave with a big one. Don't fuck around and find out that they don't really fuck with us out here. All right? Slow the fuck down.
Scotland drank Boston dry. They drank all of the tenants' beer in Boston. Like, that is the funniest shit I have ever heard. I'm obsessed with watching everyone come to America, and it is making me the most patriotic I think I've ever been. One of the Japanese players, he posted about chips and salsa and was like, they trust us and we haven't even shown them that we can pay it. We didn't earn this yet. Chips and salsa. I need to be more appreciative of my free chips and salsa. Like, you're telling me the best thing you've ever seen is a big gulp from 7-Eleven? I take that shit for granted. The people in Kansas that are like, we're so excited to have these teams in our city. We are so excited to have them in our home. I'm like, Kansas. Oh. I'm literally obsessed with everyone coming and experiencing American culture. Like, yeah, guys, we do have culture. It's called the biggest thing you could ever fit in your stomach.
I just purchased this energy drink from America. I don't know what they're putting in it for it to give you that much energy.
Guys, it breaks my heart. I cannot bring any of these back to the UK. Oh my god, 2 for 10.
What are you doing?
Just resting.
You're not gonna eat all of that. Put that back.
Is this where the air comes out, like Marilyn Monroe?
Yeah, that's where the air comes out.
Wow.
And it tells me exactly where in the store it's located.
Cool. The best thing about America is the melatonins. We're literally stocking it up.
They have an infinite amount of brands. Everywhere you turn, there's a different brand, very aesthetic.
And then leave it.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
We're just having to buy another carry-on to get to fit all the stuff we're bringing home in.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm in the future when I'm living here. Like, what do you mean there's just casually 2 robots?
As a Welsh girl in America, here are 5 things that no one prepared me for when I went there. The media in the UK portrays America very differently to how it actually is. So when I went there, I wouldn't speak to anyone. I would keep myself very to myself because I had the misconception that Americans were mean or they just didn't like the British, and that cannot be further from the truth. However, I will say in the grocery store, they will talk to you for hours as if you've known each other for years. But I actually love that fact. The next thing, and this is definitely one that I really struggle with and frustrate my husband, things that look close together on the map are not close together, and you can't just pop places, especially in the rural south where my husband lives. Oh my gosh, you have to be able to drive because there is no way you could do what I'm doing right now and walk to the shop, especially where he is from, unless you live in a city of things. But there's like the size of their states I cannot comprehend. Their taxes. When I go to a store and I buy something for like $5, I expect it to be $5, but it's like extra, and that always really confuses me. Then the tax changes on what state you're in, and there's all the different kind of taxes, and
Another one is that, and I don't feel like this gets talked about much, there is so much more to see in America than the big cities. While they're great, go to the national parks, explore the small town, ask locals for recommendations, because that is where I found the prettiest and coolest spots I've ever seen. Okay, and the last thing and the main thing is how much I've fallen in love with America, how much I want to explore America. It has truly opened me up to a person I never was, never had the travel bug, never wanted to explore, but I'm falling so much more in love with it.
Oh, mate, amazing. Like, they're the nicest people in the world. They're so open to like chatting and all that, and like hearing about like our culture, our history, and all that kind of stuff. And that's cool. They're just really, really nice.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. Like,
Didn't expect it to be as good as this, to be honest.
Don't believe a lot of the kind of hype about it being just really unfriendly and stuff. It's how you carry yourself when you're here.
The ones we've experienced this holiday, unbelievable.
Yeah.
We've had such opening arms and we've been so welcomed. It's hard to sit there and think Americans are bad, because every single person I've met that's American has been unbelievable.
And that's great to hear. I think a lot of people are going to hear that. They're going to be excited to hear that.
No, definitely. They've been the most accommodating people in the world. Like, I think the yous love having us here as well, surely, as well. Like,
For sure.
all these guys in like skirts, as you call them, and like it's just cool to see, obviously.
You get a bad press, don't you?
Yeah, is the media misrepresenting how Americans are?
Definitely. Yeah, back home.
Interesting.
100%, yeah.
So the only thing that I could think about with the Europeans over here in America is, baby, when they go back, they finna run customs blood pressure through the roof. You hear me? They finna smuggle ranch, Twinkies, ho-hos, ding-dongs, Stark Crunches, probably Popeyes.
Does no one else find it ironic that the food that these Europeans are just losing their minds over is just cheap imitation cultural food that they've been calling uncivilized for centuries? Because that's why American food is so good. It's the result of black and brown culture scaled by the market. You're calling Taco Bell the promised land, losing your mind over Chili's. I'm watching videos of kids breaking down behind Popeyes. Can you imagine if you ate the food that we eat instead of the corporatized version of it? And then in contrast, you see that clip of that famous soccer player getting stopped at the mall. And if you notice the difference, the American guy is genuinely curious because we appreciate cultures. Y'all don't do the same. Y'all do that Euro elitism. How often do you think about the Roman Empire? Everything Europe has ever done is the standard bullshit. And that's the funny thing is the thing you're enjoying was built by the very cultures you've been taught to look down on. You're like Asgard. You pretend to be this beautiful, enlightened society when you're actually built on blood. And when you have spent centuries believing that you're the center of civilization, you stop being curious and you stop appreciating cultures because you can just consume them. And that's how you think that Taco Bell is good cuisine in the fucking promised land.
Every time I say I love American food as a European, as a French person, some people get confused. Guys, this is smash burger mac and cheese. When I tell you this is absolutely busting, the taste of this is heavenly. I feel grateful that I have access to that kind of food. I know it's like so unhealthy. I could not care less. Honestly, this is just pure masterpiece right here. If you have to try at least once smash burger mac and cheese. It is just like everything to me. I know American food is criticized a lot, sometimes for a reason, but when it comes to like those like super unhealthy meals, they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? I came here for a good time, not a long time.
There's something I deeply love with the Americans is their mindset of, we don't care, do whatever you want. If you want to dress a certain way, go for it. If you want to start a project, go for it. If you want to pass a car on the right, you can do it. And it's something that personally is helping me to heal, because when you're used to shrink yourself and you arrive in the US and you discover this space to just be yourself and do whatever you want, it's so refreshing. Even wearing this stupid thing is something that I'm just like, yeah, cool. And as an American, you can say, yeah, she's just wearing something like that and what's wrong? But a French would see this and would be like, what is wrong with you? You look ridiculous.
Things in American grocery stores that are weird to Europeans. Yes, we really do drink out of red Solo cups. They are a household necessity and we really do use them at parties, not just in movies. We have an aisle for ranch. We have all different flavors of ranch dressings with various sizes because we put it on everything. We have the world's best grocery store ice cream, Bluebell. It's so good. The ice cream actually killed a few people with an outbreak of listeria, and they brought it back through donations. Cheese comes in a spray can, actual aerosol cheese that we shoot directly into our mouths or onto crackers. We also love a good mac and cheese. There's a pharmacy inside the grocery store. Pick up your blood pressure medication between the deli counter and the wine aisle. The frozen dinner aisle is a parallel universe. Every cuisine, every diet, every possible meal, all microwavable in 3 minutes. Our bread is mostly pre-sliced and can last for weeks. Mrs. Baird's doesn't know mold. And of course, the size of everything is huge. Our milk jugs are gallon size. Our chip bags are pillowcases. One bottle of soda could hydrate a village.
As a European in the US, I just love how people I've never met call me like sweetie and honey and sweetheart. Because I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I am sweet. How did you know? That's all that I've ever wanted to be. I don't think my own mother calls me that. In Finland, it would be very invasive to call somebody a sweetheart that you don't know. But honestly, I love this for Americans. I love this about you guys. I don't even care if you mean it. I will take it as truth. You think I'm so sweet. Like, absolutely. Let's just be nice to each other. You could be a terrible person. I'll call you sweetie. I'll call you sweetheart.
This has to be my favorite trend ever on TikTok. Literally all these Europeans coming to America for the first time and trying American food. We all know that the World Cup is here in America, so a lot of people from different countries are visiting. And I literally love every single food review that they do. It's not your typical American, hi guys, I'm at Carbone Riviera. Hey everyone, I'm at Nobu, Miami. Let's check it out. It's literally, hey mate, come with me as I try Chick-fil-A for the first time. So excited, like I can't wait to try In-N-Out. Like I've been hearing about it for years. It's literally the most humble and wholesome food reviews. My favorite one is all the Europeans trying Texas Roadhouse. Texas Roadhouse is my favorite and I just love all their reactions. Anyways, if it's your first time in America, welcome. I hope you have an amazing time.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, seeing all these videos of Europeans coming to America for the World Cup and going crazy over our food makes me feel kind of patriotic. I'm not gonna lie. I literally saw a video of somebody hitting Raising Cane's, Chili's, and Chipotle all on the same day. Someone even said that Golden Corral was the best meal that they... Dude, they're out here rating a Golden Corral a 10 out of 10. What do you guys have over there for you to be rating it that? Like, I guess I've been taking Raising Cane's for granted. Like, also, people calling this the FIFA 15.
One thing you'll never see me do as a British person is ever diss American food. Americans snapped when they made biscuits. But to go one step above that, you see these cheddar biscuits from Red Lobster? Bro, I ordered a freaking dozen for myself, bro. It's that good. This is crack cocaine. Listen, I love me a little English breakfast, Sunday roast, all that good stuff, right? But American food? Cool, blimey, mate.
This is a gas station. Look how long it is. It goes all the way down there. That's just the coffee station. Look at the size of it. This is all soda fountains.
Praise brisket on the board! Praise brisket on the board!
They've got so many different versions. They got pulled pork, turkey, 3 meat sandwiches. Make sure we grab a fresh one from the back. Oh, look at that. She's putting on some fresh brisket. I actually changed my mind. I think I'm going to go for this one. The big Brucken sandwich. XXXL. Yes, come on. Whoa. Look at that. That is filled to the brim. Bread feels so soft.
It smells amazing.
Oh, that's really good.
What's different here compared to back home?
Well, I'd say they're more inviting, they're more welcoming back here.
Americans are?
Yeah, I would say certainly are.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
You get a bad press, don't you?
Yeah, is the media misrepresenting how Americans
definitely. Yeah, back home.
Interesting.
100%, yeah.
They're the nicest people in the world. They're so open to like chatting and all that, and like hearing about like our culture and our history and all that kind of stuff. And
that's cool.
They're just really, really nice. Yeah,
right, it's good to hear, man. That's great to hear. I think a lot of people are going to hear that. They're going to be excited to hear that.
No, definitely. They've been the most accommodating people in the world. Like I think the youths love having us here as well, surely as well. Like
for sure.
All these guys in like skirts, as you call them, and like it's just cool to see. Obviously, it's been amazing, mate.
The American people are brilliant, man.
Don't believe a lot of the kind of hype about being just really unfriendly and stuff. It's how you carry yourself when you're here, and just the fact that there's lots of opportunity and there's lots of ability to like kind of go, lots of great choice and stuff like that.
The ones we've experienced this holiday, unbelievable.
Yeah.
We've had such opening arms and we've been so welcomed into the city of Boston that it's hard to sit there and think Americans are bad, because every single person I've met that's American has been unbelievable. Yeah. They've been so welcoming, they've been so supportive of Scotland.
I came out of the subway at Kenmore, and we were mobbed by all these American kind of young people. I felt like I was John Lennon in 1964. I was like mental. It's like all these people going round going like you're Scottish, you're Scottish.
Oh, amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
Watching Europeans come to the US and try different types of American food for the first time and like fall in love with it is so interesting, because when I went to Europe, when I was studying abroad in Europe, I was fighting for my life. The food, no shade. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. The only good food I had really was in France. Other than that, I'm not gonna lie. And I went to a lot of countries. The food was not good. I definitely came back a good amount skinnier than when I left to go to Europe, right? And that's okay. Maybe the flavor profile is different. I just wanted seasoned food. Like I just wanted seasoning. I wanted Now, I'm not going to chicken out. I'm going to tell you where I was staying. I was staying in Barcelona for like a majority of the part of it. That's where I studied, right? And I tried different types of paella, a lot of types of paella. And I will tell you the best paella I've had in my life is my Jamaican auntie making it back in the US. No shade. The flavor profile is just different.
What do you think about all the Europeans coming to America and discovering America?
It's remember me. When you saw that people here go to Walmart, go to the Home Depot, all that market, say how many food we have it. It's me realizing why you need to love United States. Why the communist ideology, they want to destroy this country. You know how many haters in our content say you are a liar because maybe I come into the left-wing country. Look at the European now. He do it the same. How wonderful is United States, how wonderful is waffle, how wonderful is barbecue, because this is America. That's why all my people, the Cuban people in my case, love United States, because we have something different. We can dream in something different. When you come in like a lefty country, like a communist country. And now the European, everything is nice. But for me, a lot of hate. For the Latin people like us.
We got him! We won the food war. They can't hang with America. I love that people from Europe is finally coming over to America to taste our food. And they're all like, oh my God, this is like the best food ever. Oh my stars, I'm living life. Because if y'all remember way back, they were saying British food was way over American food. Well, guess what? We saw that today, didn't we? Now they're going to be upset when they go home and eat that slop, that brickle, brackle, and beans that they got over there that they go oating around and saying that it's the best. We know you want those, that barbecue, those baked beans, that Texas Roadhouse bread. I live for this. This is our moment. This is what I live for.
I'm at the National Mall in Washington, D.C., and there are fighter jets flying over our head. Apparently, they're going to be doing it all day. No, it's not right there. Absolutely. That's absolutely incredible. They are so low, and they are just passing over the National Mall. That is up there with the coolest thing I have ever seen. There's meant to be fights all day today on the bird and all day tomorrow for the ball. What? I've never seen fighter jets that close. That is absolutely amazing.
I was walking down the street with my friend and I saw this so cute dog, Greg, from Houston, because he has the same sweater as his owner. So of course, I had to pet him for like an hour, but that's not what I wanted to talk about. No, it's so easy to start a conversation with a total stranger in the US. This is something I love so much. In France, you cannot do that because people are going to stare at you thinking, what does this person want? In France, I am suspicious and I have to be suspicious because scams are everywhere. It's like, what do you want? You want money, my body? What do you want? But here it's just like, I like your dog. I like your sweater. I like your shoes. I don't know. Of course, I'm still cautious, but still here it's really, really different. So with my friend, we just spent 10 minutes talking about the dog, talking about their sweater. It was just a conversation like that. No purpose, but just having a good time. And this is something so crazy for me because I was the kind who was so shy, so introvert. I don't talk to strangers, even like with my own family. Please don't talk to me. I changed completely. Even my friend.
The most surprising thing about the USA isn't what you think. I expected the big cars, big portions, I don't know, skyscrapers, but to be honest, that isn't what stood out. People are actually so friendly. I mean, you can walk into a shop and someone actually starts a conversation with you. Europeans and Brits just don't realise how different that feels until they experience it.